Okay, we're live. I'm gonna change some settings, let people join here. Wait, did I get the number right? Yeah. Wait, did I get the number right? Yeah. Okay. So, I want to do Platline. That's gonna be a lot of work. I don't really know at all how this works. Wow. But one thing at a time, we'll start with Platinum, because that's the most important and apparently the easiest. So I'll just get this in the bookmark list. Okay, this is Platinum Concentrate. Wait, this would include, yeah. This is what we want. This is not Platline yet. I don't think. No, Platinum Salt is where everything goes to shit, isn't it? There, yeah, Platinum Metallic Powder. Okay, so we can just start with a very simple system to get Platinum here. I'm not gonna explain too much now, I'm just gonna start auto-crafting some chemical reactors. Basically no one's on the stream yet, so... Oh, whoops. Ah yes, we can just craft that now. How's the steel buffer? Ooh, very good. Very good. All the buffers are looking really good. Except methane. I do need to deal with the oil refinery. It seems to be really broken. Because yeah, if we're low on methane, shit's going bad. We should have an abundance of methane always. So it does just look like some buffers are full, and so it doesn't have the ability to make more methane. Ah, that's gonna be an issue. I think this factory makes the most methane, so I'll just get that going. That's gonna delete like a shit ton of ethylene, but it's gonna get our methane running again. Okay, that's a bit of a sidetrack. So, we want to make platinum. It seems like the first part of Platline is very simple. We get platinum concentrate from platinum comb, and then we'll want to combine that with ammonium chloride. I think I actually want to use this recipe. Can I, like, move it? Cool. Yeah, we make platinum from reciprocated platinum dust, which is in here. And that comes from platinum concentrate. Wait, that seems like it's not even that much platinum. Today is gonna be Platline? Yeah, it's gonna be all Platline. It's gonna be Platline until IV Day, okay? We're gonna do just only Platline. Oh boy. Oh, that makes more platinum concentrate. And then this is the fun bit. I see. This seems like there's way more choice than I wanted. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted one correct way to do it, and then not think about anything. Shit. Oh no. Okay, these can skip large sections of the Platline, though. Like, platinum metallic powder comes from iridium ore, which we'll get from these. So bees will skip a lot of this. Speaking of which, I need to get a platinum bee going. We'll do that first. Oh yeah, I need to build this area too, that reminds me. There's still so much to do. I'm curious. I assume Mark II can copy and paste, right? No, I can't get Mark II. Maybe it can. If Mark I can't copy and paste, I don't know if I'm gonna get the matter manipulator. Imagine that to some degree the Platline will be temporary. Some steps, maybe using single block machines. I don't think there's any single blocks. Like, let's just look at platinum here. That's an LCR. So we'll be using that. And then multi-block centrifuge, we can get that. Platinum concentrate, that's the LCR. So that's all just the LCR. And then the platinum salt goes into a sifter. We have sifter multi-blocks. Using an EBF is a bit cringe. Okay. Well, I'd want to upgrade that to a Vulcanist later, but this has the same footprint. So it'd be very easy to upgrade. I'll just leave space for any infrastructure the Vulcanist needs. And I could turn that straight into platinum, but I think I'm going to do it this way. And then, yeah, that's another LCR. This would be done in a Vulcanist, but we can't get that yet. But I can just place the EBF. That's another Vulcanist. If it needs to be that fast. It probably doesn't, since you get so little of this. Yeah, it does look like all of this. Oh, distillation tower. Okay, once you get down to the osmium production, then it's finally multi-blocks we can't get fast versions of. Oh wow, it's been a while since I got the spam lightning. The machine later on that will replace most of the Platline machines. Yeah, but that's in, what, UHV? Like, we'll already need a lot of stuff from the Platline to get there, so that's a technicality. We'll act like we're using this until UHV. It looks like Aspect wanted the roof of this area to be gelled. I don't know how I feel about that, though, because that would just make it a giant black box. But it's kind of already styled that way, so I won't mess with it then. Also, is this thing still bad? Because I have a hole that's just meant to let it access the sky. Now, this has cave dwelling. Okay, so then I don't need that hole. I really hope I made all of these cave dwelling, because I am going to try to cover this up. Because sometimes if cave dwelling was the only missing trait, I did just disregard it. That's also got a hole, that's a bit concerning. But I was pretty thorough with the phosphorus bee. And I think we're fine. I'll cover this. Or should I even cover it? Should I just let the facility sort of expand up into here? I think I should cover it. The true reason I said that is because I don't want to terraform. I don't know why Aspect dug it this far out. It's quite annoying. Now I just have to fill it all back in. Also, I'm pretty sure we have Ivy Day locked in for Saturday this week. For those of you wondering. Oh, it's very close, I realize. Found 2 Oblivion frames in a dungeon. Is this a sign to get into bees? The Oblivion frames can break. So you'll want, there's some Thaumcraft thing here, the Thaumic Restorer. That's the only reason we were able to do that with the Oblivion frame. Chief Logan went a while without using the Thaumic Restorer, but eventually couldn't use the Oblivion frame at all because it was at like 1% durability. So early game, that's a bit of a no-go. Early, you need a lot of Thaumcraft to do this, and I can't give any advice for that because I just let other people do that. Progression going. Right now we're not doing anything. I'm trying to fill in a hole, but then I'm gonna set up the Platinum Bee. Actually, we do already have a bunch of Platinum Comb. I just need to connect it to storage right here. In fact, I might not even need to set up the Platinum Bee at all. I'm not sure how much this produces. That's 2%. Nah, I'll make a Platinum Bee. We'll need a lot. You get the Xenon Bee? Xenon Bee is not something we're gonna get because you can only use it in a Mega Industrial Apiary. But we did get the Krypton Bee, which is second best. And there's only, I think, 3 more steps of breeding to get the Xenon Bee once we actually can use it. But that's gonna be a while. Actually, hold on. If this is the level where the terrain goes back to normal, wouldn't that mean that I just build this in normally? Because that would all be natural. Well, I think I've kind of messed with the original shape. There we go. That was like one of the last really large holes in the landscape, other than that, but we'll do that once we get Ivy multi-blocks. That's been on the to-do list for a very long time. I'm just gonna have to see if all the bees are still working. Because a lot of these might have been cave, might have not been cave dwelling, which would mean they all break now. I don't think that's the case, though. Also, molybdenum should be voiding. Where's the drawer key? Because, yeah, that blocks tungsten production if all the molybdenum comb is stuck there. You already have the Platline room dug out? Yes, we did that a while ago. It wasn't in the stream title, but this room that I put under the air centrifuging, this is our Platline room. It will obviously need to get bigger, but I'll just dig it down Every time we need more space, I'll just add another layer of catwalks below. It's going to be kind of interesting to design it in that space, but I wanted it that way. This whole base, obviously, is aesthetics over functionality. This is the only room that isn't the case, and that's just because Aspect built it. But usually it's, like, using weird shapes. Like, I've put the wall in here that completely cuts off these LCRs, but I don't care. Makes it more unique. Also, I think the Platinum Bee gives us Iridium Comb. Yes, it gives a very small amount of Iridium Comb. And that's pretty good, because 4 Iridium Comb gets... Wait, was that 1 bucket? Yeah, 1 bucket of this. I clicked on the wrong thing, so sad. Yeah, 4 Iridium Comb is 1 Iridium. That seems incredibly powerful. Am I right on that? That seems really stupidly powerful. Especially at the rate we produce this. Like, I think nickel also goes at the same rate for 30% comb. So you just divide this by 4. Well, it's like 65,000 iridium in 2 weeks. That seems kind of broken. Of course, bees are the answer to all your problems. I realized yesterday, which is now how I'm gonna shape like the rest of this playthrough up until Eye of Harmony. I realized that I could just use bees for the entire playthrough for everything. Now that I understand bees, and we have a foundation to work off of, like we have been technically doing bees since day 1 because of Logan. So I think it'd be very cool and very advantageous if I just do every single thing, every business deal, every production line, everything with bees. And in fact, the other reason I'm doing this Platline is because the indium bee needs a osmium bee, and the osmium bee needs an osmium block to be bred. And so I need to do Platline. But it all just goes back to bees. I'm using bees for Platline, which I'm gonna use to make more bees. How beat GTNH using only bees sounds fire. Well, I've already had an idea for how chapter 2 of my, like, really high edited videos is gonna go. And I think it's gonna be solely centered on bees. Because I think it starts around... That video will start around where episode 8 of the Let's Play was. And I could probably shuffle things around to make the, like, recovery bee breeding that I had to do for Beazle. I could shuffle that around to be at the start of that video. And then the video would probably end with... Fusion reactor, I think, would be where that ends. So, yeah, we're not even there yet, but... Oh yeah, I'm gonna... No, I should make some crafts going first before I show that. Oh, the LCRs are done. Nice. I want to show off what I've been working on for the next video. What tier do I want these at? Okay, that can be HV. That could also be HV. It'd be a bit slow. Well, this is 5 times? No. It's 4.5 times more processed at once. But it's slower. This is a worse recipe, what? Am I crazy? Oh, it's more efficient, though. It seems to give more nitrogen dioxide. No, it doesn't. No, it's the same ratio. It's all the same ratio. This is a worse recipe. Am I crazy? Because it's slower. And it takes more power. Why would I do that? I mean, it's probably more annoying to do this, because then I'd have to use a packager. So I guess I'll still use the HV recipe, but that's kind of annoying. Then I'll make this one EV. That's 2 energy hatches on that one. Platinum concentrate. Oh no. I think this is the first ever bad news for bees. I guess we're gonna have to make that one IV. Okay, I have helium coolant, but not NAC coolant. Dude, I forget how to make sodium potassium. Okay, the fluid heater takes sodium. That means rock salt. Okay. Does it pull from here? This is poorly automated. Oh wait, did it? No. This should honestly be connected to AE2 at this point. It's a very ancient system. What are people saying oh no to? Just the poor automation? What is this? When you finish your last GTNH video, will you still continue? I'm not... Okay, I see there's a misconception here. No. My last GTNH Let's Play video has already been released. Episode 11 was the last Let's Play video. I'm gonna continue GTNH videos until the end, though. No, the edited videos will go all the way until Stargate. They're just gonna be better videos. Like, I keep referencing the Silksong 1 hour speedrunning video to give an idea of what the format is. That's what I'm making now, okay? Like, that's what I'm gonna show pretty soon once I get all of these crafts done. Though apparently the system's so good now that it's crafting it faster than I can find new things to craft. Suffering from success. What else did I need? I needed a sifter, I think. That needed this, I believe, if I remember correctly. So we'll get, like, that much. Yeah. And that's enough Tembaga. Okay, I want to show this. Because I was asking some questions a while ago, and then I didn't get an answer, but I figured it out. Basically, I'm making a little wall as a background for each tier, because I'm going to have a big progression map, a huge tech tree, and so I want each tech level to have its own little backdrop. And so these are just the raw images, but I'll do a bunch of editing, probably turn down the contrast, overlay a color like that'll be tinted purple. This will probably be just grayed out. This will be a bit more blue. You get the idea. Do a bit of color filtering, and then all that will be in the background of a big tech tree. And I'll use that probably to explain all of progression for the entire series. And so I was working a long time. I can't get the UV wall to look right, because there's no... For all of these tiers, there's a connecting textures casing, like this computer casing, looks like the machine hull, and this iridium casing looks like ZPM. There's no osmium casing, though. But yeah, I'm slowly chipping away at that. I think in a few days I'll be able to show you guys the intro. I'm gonna be pretty public about the development of this video because I feel like that's the least I can do for everyone who's missing the Let's Play, because I'm not gonna be working on the Let's Play anymore. So I'll just leave progress updates on that video. Here's the server on. It's on EV, but I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% confident, but it seems like that's the consensus on the server, that IV is on Saturday this week. Can you explain how Gregtech electricity with voltage tiers and pipes work? You mean wires, not pipes? I've explained it before in videos. I think I've done it better in those because I can animate it. But, that's not a great way to teach electricity. I forgot that I did that. Where's a good spot? You know what? I did some goofy shenanigans here. Nah. I need somewhere where I can teach this properly. If you check out a TFG episode 6, I explained it in a voiceover segment at one point. I forget where. Whatever, I'll just use this line. I think this is the best I can do. But basically you have amps and volts. Volts you can treat as the tier of electricity you have. So HV is going to be 512 volts. Don't connect HV into any other voltage tier. It will explode lower voltage tiers, and it will be insufficient for higher voltage tiers. So this 512 volt can't ever power these machines and will explode the MV machines downstairs. Well, amps are just sort of the amount of those voltage packets that you have. At least that's how you think of it in Gregtech. This is trying to be like real-life electricity, but not all the analogies work. But, basically, this is a 16 amp diode, so it will allow 16 amps of HV through here, and so that'll be 16 packets of HV that get distributed along here. And so, if I ran all these machines at once, then I can send out all of those packets of 512 volts between all the machines. But if I had less amps, let's say I had 2 amps and I tried to run all these, it obviously wouldn't be able to because there's only 2 amps in there. But also you'll need larger cables to handle higher amps, or else cables burn if they're sent through with too many amps, and a few things like that. Really, I can't explain it live very easily. I think it's better with animations. Okay, Platinum B. Oh yeah, I was gonna set up a buffer for these IA apiaries. Water machines go boom. In GTNH, actually flowing water doesn't do anything to machines, but rain will still explode machines. Rain and fire, I think, both just explode machines. What's this called? Column, okay. So Platinum Bees are going to be very simple, because I think I just want to store all the comb, right? Like, we'll be producing Platinum drones, slag, platinum comb, iridium comb. That can all go into the same drawer. I won't, though, because I need a primary drawer for platinum comb. But yeah, this is the simplest system ever. And I think I do the same thing with all the Platline bees, right? Yeah, the iridium bee will just pile it all into the same drawer. Osmium bee, same way. Pollution effector on the server? No, that is the only thing we disabled. The only thing we modified about the pack. We all unanimously agreed it's just unfun. And would hurt the entire idea of the server, too. What is my ping at right now? Holy... The actual problem is getting a 4x fertility platinum bee? You wouldn't believe this. You wouldn't believe this. There we go, we got it. Holy. Yeah, this has all the traits. I didn't breed this bee, this was Aspect. I believe it's the last thing he did on the server for playing Marathon. He'll be back for IV Day, though. Let me just get more drones. We'll stick that in there. Oh yeah, I can't even use the Krypton bee yet, because I need an IV extractor. And both the IV extractor and multi-block extractor are in IV. Okay, we don't have any more acceleration upgrades, which is a bit annoying because each of these needs a world accelerator to build. Well, hard to get a good stats if you have a good base bee. Yeah, that's what I don't understand, because, again, I got into bee breeding once everyone else had done the heavy lifting for me. So, how did we even get these stats in the first place? Because it doesn't seem like stats mutate. Just some bees, when you breed them or find them, they start with certain stats. So did they have to find a bee somewhere that had blinding speed, and then find another one that had shortest lifespan, and find another one that had all the, like, nocturnal and cave-dwelling stats? And then just selectively breed them? That sounds like a gigantic pain in the ass. Because when I'm breeding bees, I can take the shit bee I just bred, and then the really good breeding stock, chuck it in, and then eventually I can breed out all of the stats in one go, rather than doing one at a time. Any tips for bee making? I just said I let everyone else do the heavy lifting. All I know is the mechanics. Once I have a system, I can do it. I don't know how to get here, so no tips for you. Okay, we need to automate acceleration upgrades. I want 4x acceleration to also be auto-craftable, because not everything needs to be 8x. 4x is often plenty. HV World Accelerator isn't auto-craftable. Interesting. Nice B analyzer. Hold on, I can just use this and then it shows them all. So do I want to just do 4x? Because I have a few Bs that are 4x and they seem to be good enough, but it really depends on the percentage here. Yeah, I want 8x. I'm thinking about it. Also, does platinum make better, I forget. There's a certain component that's better with platinum. No, yeah, I thought it was inductors. I thought it'd make inductors easier, but no, tantalum's better. Iridium, though, okay, that's nice. Because iridium we can get infinitely from these, tantalum we can't. So ironically, iridium's actually cheaper. This is bees, this is bees, this is oil, infinite diodes, let's go. That's bees, 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 oil. So advanced SMD components are all just bees. I'm starting to sense a pattern here. I think we're gonna be able to just passive all the circuits because of bees. Can do the iridium B as well, but you can also get it from the Platline itself. The iridium B skips a bunch of Platline, though. Like, I absolutely want the iridium B. It skips a bunch of Platline and gets some materials in way larger quantities, because this goes straight to the acidic iridium solution, which means 4 comb is instantly an iridium dust. Well, normally, for Platline... do you need this? Yeah, that's a hot mess. So I think every, like, 9 platinum recipes, you get 1 iridium. And then here, instead, I'm just turning 4 comb into 1 iridium. And it also lets me separate those out, because when you make passive systems, you want all your stuff to be separate. Like this... With this phosphorus line, I have it so that it only produces phosphorus, everything else gets voided at a certain point. And so this system will never just choke out, it'll always fill up more phosphorus. If you have a system that's producing 2 different things equally, not voiding either, then it'll eventually get clogged up and it's bad. So having it so that there's a platinum B that makes platinum and iridium B that makes iridium, they don't rely on each other, that's better. Okay, I have an API, what am I doing? Also, it won't craft more apiaries. Is that a problem? Yes. I think I can just make them out of... yeah. I'll chuck this all into the lathes. Get any B tips, so can I get tips for building? I'm sorry, also no. For building, I don't know, I just place things until they look good. Like, the only advice I've ever taken for building that helped me a lot was from Grian, which is just a lot of, you place a block, you take a step back, is that good? Is there something that could be better? If there is, you go back and you replace it. In fact, right here, I keep looking at this specific part, because I hate it. I don't like it, but I don't know how to make it better. I don't know what I'd use instead. But I think the main thing is just... it's a lot of placing and replacing and destroying it and tearing it back down and building it back up and trial and error. Whoops. Also, VIX took around a week to build their Platline in HV, and that scares me. Because I have today and tomorrow. Not really tomorrow, though, because I'm kind of busy. So I better lock the hell in. I should put in the acceleration upgrade first. Oh, those are the acceleration upgrades. Nice. There we go. How am I gonna make this work? Because I need 2 drawers. One of these will hold the drones and all the other things we want to avoid, like iridium comb and slag comb, and then this will hold the platinum comb. Where's our current platinum? There. That's the wrong one. There, look at how fast this is. That's completely stupid. That's way too much. Also, there is a problem. It's not making iridium comb, which means it has some requirements that I'll have to fix. Wants hot and arid. Okay. Well, we're gonna go rob the ducklings again. I hope the iridium bee has the same climate traits. I can check right now, actually. Where are you? There. Oh, it wants hellish. Okay. That's a no, then. Does anyone here understand these witchery potions? Because I don't want it to be such a large area. These produce like a 4x4 area for their biome, which is too much. But I don't know what all the ingredients do. I was just told by Aspect which ones to use. So which ingredient do I use to shrink the radius? I don't know why I'm expecting a response. There's like 4 people on the entire Earth who understand this, and Aspect just so happens to be one of them. Oh, I don't have... There we go, I memorized it. The teleportation block you just used. There's two of them that we use. There's the Ender IO teleporter and there's the Thaumcraft teleporter. I don't know either of them. Don't know how they work. I didn't set them up. So, there you go. Have fun. Most helpful streamer. Okay, that should start producing iridium comb. What are you doing? Oh, I understand. I should lock that. Lock that drawer. Oh, it's gonna funnel all the bees back in. Need some iridium comb before I can do this. The names so I can NEI them. I'll go check. Okay, there's the Travel Anchor and Celestial Gateway. Ask ChatGPT about whatever your question means. Well, it's witchery knowledge, so yeah, of course ChatGPT wouldn't know. ChatGPT really doesn't know much to begin with. Can you please? Oh, this one is... I see, okay. Wait, actually that's a problem. I need to make sure it's the right thing. Because scanned bees have different NBT data, so I need one that's not scanned so that the system actually works. There's our iridium comb. There's our platinum comb. It's already made 2 whole stacks. And so that's the entire platinum system. Well, that's not Platline, but that's the platinum bee system. I'm curious how much the iridium bee needs. Oh, we can just get it. Okay. Nice. We'll just need some iridium. Okay, guess what? It's building time. I need to put a roof on this. What kind of roof will I use? I'll just use the shapes that are here. Osmium bee time? Well, technically, yeah, we're working towards the osmium bee right now, but osmium bee needs an osmium block, which needs Platline, so... Also, by setting up a full Platline with all these bees and iridium and all that, we're not gonna have to worry about the hull materials for any machines until UHV. At which point I'll get a neutronium bee and then forget about it again. There we go. Very simple. Isn't there a way to, like, make these hollow? Hollow Knight mentioned? I actually don't know. Is this room gonna be designed like the MV room? I don't know how I'm gonna design it. I know I want layers. I think I'll use this scaffold block for each layer. And then probably a central section you look down. Or actually, no, we'll have this section to look down. I need to make sure each level is at least 5 blocks tall. No, 6 blocks tall for the EBFs. But some of them might need to be taller. Dude, this Deep Dogs music is giving me ideas. Hold on. No, that won't work because there's a window to the outside. I wanted a lava pool at the bottom, but it wouldn't look right. Probably the scaffolding and catwalks and call it a day. Yeah, that's most likely what I'm gonna do. Because again, the machines are gonna cover all of this, so complexity actually makes it work worse. Also, I wish I had access to this when I was building the Steam Age base. I think I did, I just didn't know about it. Because this is exactly what I needed. Oh yeah, and I'll have catwalk railing here. So that might be a bit of a problem, because then where do I put the lights? I guess I can put them here. Actually, isn't this covered? Oh, no, it's not really. It's kind of annoying because it looks bad on the inside. I have to put a pillar here to be symmetrical, but then the lamp is just there. I guess I can fix it like this. Yeah, that fixes it. All the floors just the height of an EBF. I try to do that when I'm building, but I think in this base that's not the case. Also, I messed up. And I also miscalculated. An EBF is 4 blocks tall. So I can keep the floors 5 blocks. And this is fine, technically. There's a 1 block of roof space. Lower floors, though, I need 5 blocks separation. Or better, this is 6 blocks, we'll just take that. Line it up with the technical blocks. Also, I am planning to put a roof over this. It does look a little bit weird right now. The whole base is gonna go up another, like, 3 or 4 floors. My main motivator, by the way, for most of the work I've done in the past few days is just... I want to see Aspect's reaction to a completely revolutionized base. I hope he tells me when he's coming back, because I don't want to miss that. It would be so funny. When you reach endgame, do you plan on destroying your old builds or just continue expanding? I'll continue expanding. Like, we're already doing this. The LV floor hasn't been used in who even knows how long. Like, this is, apart from the EBS, this is a useless room, but we're gonna leave it here. We're not even gonna take down the machines, it's history. We're gonna slowly degrade it. Like, you'll notice it's pretty dark around here. I removed all the torches, or apparently not all of them, to make things slowly darker, and I think I removed all the lamps from the roof here. I'm gonna degrade things slowly in the old parts of the base. Also, I wish I could make my own travel anchors. This is gonna be really annoying to get in here every time. Good thing we have wireless A2. Oh, I just remembered something. We were doing this yesterday. I need a 16K fluid cell, because the advanced glue won't go anywhere otherwise. Okay, let's start. Right, not up here. So, I have the resources for 10 LCRs here. We only need, I think, 3 right now, but who cares? We'll need 1 for platinum concentrate. Oh, I might also need 1 for hydrofluoric acid. How often do we use hydrofluoric acid? Doesn't seem like it's that common. Going through these recipes. I'm debating if I want to... Oh? Okay, there's combs that use hydrofluoric acid. I don't even need to look further than that. We're gonna passive hydrofluoric acid. I really do want hydrochloric acid to be on this system for consistency. I can do that, actually. It's gonna be really annoying. Okay, this was capped at, I think, 3 million? Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. There's hydrogen, and then where's my other P2P? Here. There, that's good. And then I need to move this combustion generator, which is a bit of a problem. Oh wait, no. I don't know why I had all that stuff on this side. That's kind of just weird. But now we're all fixed. Oh, that's our vacuum freezer bus. Well, I don't use this thing because we have a mega vac. How does fluorine automation even work? So true. What do you mean? Like, how am I getting infinite fluorine, or like... What do you mean? Also, what am I doing in here? Infinite fluorine, we get it from cryolite. Cryolite B. Though honestly, I might just get a fluorine B for a more direct source, because the cryolite B hasn't seemed to produce that much. Like, if I go check, I don't think the tank is even full. Oh, it is full. Well, I take that back. But yeah, this is fine. Never mind, I'm just yapping. We have plenty of well, we have plenty of fluorine. Does that mean we have PTFE? No, why? Wait. Are maintenance hatches shareable in this version? Have I been scamming myself this entire time? Wait, what? No, that's like the one thing you couldn't ever share in Modern. That's like the control block and the maintenance hatch. You never share those. They are? I'm scamming myself! Give me a sec. This is actually just a liability now to have this many maintenance hatches, because it gives more things to fail. Dude, I, like, scratched my head for hours trying to figure out how to fit all the maintenance hatches on, Wait, what? Oh, apparently it just remembers it's fine. I spent hours trying to fit all the maintenance hatches on the distillation towers because I assumed you couldn't share them. Like, look at this! It's so much waste! And I had to do such jank routing here. Like, the hatches are shared, which caused so many issues. The input hatches, but the maintenance hatches aren't. Because this is a modern designed system. Dude. Well, the more you know. Yeah, Nomi Factory, TFG, Star Technology, Moni Factory, basically every other GregTech pack I've ever played does not let you do that. I don't know why. Come to think of it, it is a bit weird. Oh, I need a new ME drive for the cells I'm making. What? There we go. At least you have maintenance hatches for mid-IV now. Yeah, whenever I need a new one, I can just pull them off the oil refinery. I don't want it right now because it'll void a bunch of recipes, and also I'm lazy, so... Okay, there's a loud-ass bird outside my window. There we go. Dude, what? How do you... Oh, man. I hate this storage system. Why is there water? I know the problem. Because I'm using import buses for all this. How do I fix that? Because this is just going to fill up with hydrochloric acid and other things. Sure to explode. I don't want to partition them. The problem is there a way I can blacklist fluids? Because I have a bunch of storage tanks that have storage buses on them, but I don't want storage to ever put like hydrochloric acid or chlorine in here or water. Because I'm using a bunch of import buses to pull those fluids in. The hydrochloric acid factory, for example, has an import bus that then sends it to storage, and because there's no fluid cells, well now there was no fluid cells, it'd send all the hydrochloric acid straight to that tank. Make them higher priority, but yeah, once the tanks are full, then it'll just go here. They're avoiding mode on the tanks? Yeah, but it would waste so many resources and power. It would mean that all of my passive factories would work at full tilt constantly. Ah, it's such a big issue. Where's my hydrochloric acid? It's here. I could just crank up the priority on these. And then, because these are already level limited, then it should be fine. It just means every time I get a new fluid in storage, I have to do that whole song and dance again with the level emitter and an import bus and a priority filter on the... It's just annoying. A lot to do. Anyways, I guess that's done. And I can use a cell to take a bunch of that. Why is the fluid terminal always so slow? Like, there's a bunch of acetate chemicals in here, but it'll never see them. Is that because of the discretizer? So I can't just pick that up with a cell now. And I need to, because the quests are completely blocking me right now. Oh, I need polyphenylene sulfide soon. Break and replace discretizer. Will that cause problems, though? I feel like that's a bit risky. Also, this NASA workbench has the most goofy-ass hitbox I've ever seen, not just in Minecraft, but any game. It goes out 3 blocks. Whatever, we'll see what happens. Yeah, there's all my fluids. Then I need PVA. Which, since it's... No, okay. I thought it would only do 144. Right. Now I need to place it back. Thank you, GTNH Quests. This is just awesome. I'm on 2.8.4, I'm on 2.8.1. We don't update the server because they patched everything that we use. Or not we, but everything that the ducklings use. Does it want 5 buckets? No. There, now I can place this back and we're fine. GTNH quest moment. Now I can make graphene, though. I don't want it right now, though. I don't have time. Right, we're gonna work on this. No, we're not, because I need hydrofluoric acid. Hydrofluoric acid time, let's go. Is there a hydrofluoric acid tank? No, there's not, but the oxygen and... I'm realizing that this system's really dumb. Honestly, I'll just replace this. This will now be our hydrofluoric acid tank. Also, this system aspect has explained to me why we use it. It seems really stupid right now, but in Ivy, we'll get a TFFT. No, not a yacht tank. Actually, I think we can do that now, can't we? Yeah, these store a ton. Oh, we are waiting for Ivy. So the tier 2 one is the first one to be actually really good. And this will let us get these big tanks that store hundreds of thousands of buckets, and that'll be a more permanent storage. So right now this is dog shit, but later. Food cells have been working fine for me. Yeah, this is just an Aspect thing. Aspect apparently knows best, so I'm just following with that system. Those yacht tanks get really big, so I do want to go with that, but then again, there's the, like... Where are they? Yeah, these cells just store a lot, don't they? How far can we go right now? There's no way we can already go this far. Yeah, that stops us. So we could already get to the 1 megabyte fluid storage cell, which is ridiculously good, so maybe I should just stick to this. Whatever, it's Aspect's thing, and our base is built around this system already. Though I wouldn't do it again, not gonna lie. This has caused way more complications than it needed to. It also costs a lot of channels. In fact, I'm not sure if we have enough right now. What am I looking at here? Oh yeah, I do need that immediately. No, I need a level emitter. Do we have fluorine, like, in a tank? No, I don't think we do. Probably has a good reason for it. He said it was for TPS, because this way we can use P2P tunnels, and P2Ps are way less laggy. But they're also a huge pain in the ass, and if lag is that much of an issue, why the hell are we running a server here? Like, if lag is an issue, I'll just throw more money at it, honestly. Oh, I made a big mistake. Also, that's an export... Oh, yeah. Never mind, we're fine. This will be fluorine. We only have inputs, yeah. What do you mean no valid recipe? Does it need a circuit? Yeah. I was briefly working on hydrochloric acid. Oh, yeah, it's gonna do that. That's a problem. Well, I guess that's more production. Yeah, it's sharing the input hydrogen and chlorine and the output hatch here. But it can still do fluorine. So this is not even an issue, I guess. It's a feature now. There we go. So that's infinite passive hydrofluoric acid. Now I can quickly whip up a new LCR over here. We'll actually do 2 with our newfound tech here. Holy. So, how are we making this work? I do need my energy hatches. Do that on the back. So this one is actually going to be a lot more energy. Just craft that, so easy. Easy ass mod, by the way. Please stop misplacing. So that'll be our IV chemical reactor. This will make platinum concentrate. And then that will get processed at EV, I think, in this next one. Honestly, if I'm doing that much at EV, I might just want another EV hatch. I won't. I won't do that. How do I fit 2 energy hatches on here without, like, giving more power to other chemical reactors? I think I could do this, right? Because on this chemical reactor, this is going to have the IV amount of voltage here. It's like 8,192. And then this will slap on another 1024, but that doesn't change anything. The voltage of the tier of the recipe will still be IV. It won't care about this energy hatch, but then this can still power the other chemical reactor. Right? That works? One person will answer me, probably, maybe. Nah, it's easier if I use EV anyways. I'm thinking about the generators as well. Doesn't matter if it works. Oh, these are punchable. Why not place it on the other side? Because that's going to be all the fluid I.O. Also, it would look really weird, which is more important to me. Okay, I'll keep all of the EV power centralized here. So this one makes the platinum dust itself, and HV is extremely overkill for that. But we're gonna use it anyways. Like, this is basically gonna be a 1-tick recipe. No, it's 2 ticks. Not quite a 1-tick recipe. With perfect overclocks, going overkill on the energy hatches is not a problem. It's gonna use the same amount of power, it's just gonna spike more. Still an EV? Yes. 2 days to IV, I think. Like, I didn't put that in the description or anything, because that's not 100% confirmed. But that's around, like, 90–95%. Okay, that's taking a while. Let's do some routing. So we're gonna need an input bus here and an input hatch here. I'll have a dual interface to handle all of the I.O. for the platinum system. Do I want that on the front or the top? I think I want that on the front, because it would get really chaotic on the top. So this will request our platinum comb. And then also our hydrofluoric acid. Server's restarting soon. Okay, there. That puts it into both the inputs. And that means we have infinite platinum concentrate. And also platinum nuggets. That's a bit of an issue. We'll fix that. Okay, I have 5 seconds. I'll just let the server restart take me. Interesting what you'll do with power and IV, especially in LUV. I'm still debating what I'm gonna do for IV, because we have a really good cetane boosted diesel system that's entirely passive, but I don't know how much more it can scale. It is all LCRs, so it should be able to go pretty far. But if it doesn't, then high-octane gasoline is my backup. Then in LUV, we're going to continue using that high-octane gasoline to rush the fusion reactor and build a plasma turbine. So LUV is going to be a bit of a rush, because I just want the plasma turbine and then stop worrying about power. Because normally in a GTNH playthrough, once you get the fusion reactor, you're in ZPM. Like, it doesn't matter. But on Project Singularity, we're gonna get a fusion reactor, and then it's gonna be another 3 weeks before we use a single nugget of europium. So, fusion will be just way overkill for LUV power. How many LCRs? Cetane boosted diesel right now I think is 7 LCRs. But it doesn't matter, like, we don't need more than that. That's just how many is needed to make cetane boosted diesel. The only thing to do from here is just to overclock them more. Because they're LCRs, they perfectly overclock. It's already restarted? Not generated centrally? Yeah. It is. Here it is. So there's 6 LCRs here, and then 1 here to mix the diesel from the distillation towers up here. This will be the only bottleneck if I try to scale up the system, because this is producing oil, we'll replace that with electric centrifuges later, and then this is slow, because it's not an LCR. But cetane boosted diesel is no better, it's just going to move the problem to these distillation towers. I think IV has a better distillation tower, though. But yeah, this is all of our cetane boosted diesel production. And again, it's all LCRs, I can scale it up, like nitric acid was a bottleneck, so I just added more generators. I can now upgrade that to IV again, each time is a 4 times multiplier on production, so it's very easy to scale. I think we could do cetane up until fusion. Okay, so this is now going to produce platinum concentrate. Platinum concentrate needs to go into the next LCR with ammonium chloride. Now we're already way in the weeds. It's going to get really annoying. Ammonium chloride needs ammonia and hydrochloric acid. Ammonia, I think we want to make with nitrogen dioxide, not through synthesis. Oh, wait. Where's the nitrogen dioxide recipe? Am I crazy? No, ammonia is used to produce nitrogen dioxide. Oh. Hydrogen itself is not centralized. Oh, yeah, we just use diesel generators everywhere. In IV, we'll get an extreme combustion generator, or not one, we'll get like 16. Place them in a new generation room, and then re-centralize everything. Okay, this is gonna be very annoying. So, do I do anything with this nitrogen dioxide? Like, do I want to turn it into nitric acid? Or do I just electrolyze it? Because I might just electrolyze it. I'm to make our Platline to run 24/7? Yeah, we need a lot of platinum. Osmium B, like, that just produces things that the Platline uses. It's a shortcut. It's not going to produce raw osmium. So we still need, like, 5 machines to turn the osmium B into osmium. Dude, I do not know how I'm going to make this work. There's so many outputs. So I think I want to send all my hydrochloric acid back into storage. The nitrogen dioxide, I might electrolyze. I'm not sure. Can I turn it back into ammonia? No, I already checked this. I can't. Well then, yeah, I'll just electrolyze it, because I really don't know what else to do with it. Anyone here built a Platline before? I would like some kind of help here. Because, like, what are you supposed to do with this nitrogen dioxide? It seems really awkward to route. Ammonium chloride I think I can handle pretty easily. We'll just need 2 more LCRs. Oh, that's slow. That's very slow. Is there a loop somewhere? I don't think so. I guess I can look further down the line, like maybe something uses nitric acid. Oh yeah, this uses nitric acid. But does it use like a reasonable amount? No, it doesn't, because this platinum metallic powder, which we're going to be making infinitely. No, we're electrolyzing that. Screw it. How quickly does it electrolyze? 8 seconds at MV? That's kind of shit. I want to target like 1 platinum per second. I don't know how unreasonable that is, but our LCRs can handle that. Okay, then I'm gonna see, do I want to produce ammonia here, or do I want it produced by the factory? Because there might be other processes that use and produce ammonia. Yeah, there's a lot of things that use ammonia. So then should I just have an LCR in the base that's doing this constantly, passive ammonia? I think that'd be beneficial, right? What is this? I can get it from algae. Well, you need all that ammonia? Well, we're mostly going to be using it for the Platline, but, like, chloramine... This isn't Nomi Factory, that's not useful, never mind. Yeah, other parts of this factory need ammonia. Nitric acid also needs ammonia. Though I guess usually I synthesize nitric acid. I really don't know. Because it just seems to be used for a lot of things throughout this whole system. I go down here... No, is it only in platinum? I really don't know if I want to produce this elsewhere. Iridium uses it also. I think we will do this independently. This will be just part of storage. I'll just stick it right here. Actually, no, because this is like... This doesn't make sense in my head to have it here. I do have some vague organization, but it's only in my head. I think it'd make more sense here. Don't want that, because that's polymers. Honestly, what if I just stick it here? Like, I don't need this vacuum freezer. Oh, and that already gives me the ability to overclock it to EV. Is that enough? I don't think that's enough. Because we're going to be making this through synthesis like this. And that's 16 seconds at HV, so that's 4 seconds at EV. That's not enough. We're making this IV. Also, this is going to bother people, but I'm going to separate this from the other LCRs here, because these are just acid LCRs, and I want them all grouped together. That's sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, and hydrofluoric acid. So I don't want to just stick ammonia onto the end of it. So if I were to have more, I'd have them here. And that means if I'm going to do ammonia, I'm going to do it here. Just to space it properly. Tungsten steel takes a really long time right now to smelt, and I can't really do much about it. Once we get the Vulcanus, I can fix it, but really I should probably just, for IV Day, do this. We're so rich. Okay, that was most of our tungsten, but still. How are we doing on cetane production? Oh. We're fucking dead. We're actually running on a buffer tank. Because we're out of fuel. What the hell is the problem this time? Saltpeter ended up in here. I hate this system. Aspect said, oh, super chests are so good for FPS. And then they don't have voiding, and so it's killed the system 4 times now. Super chests in this version are really bad. Like, I think a vanilla Minecraft chest would be better if it weren't for the fact that it stores so little. Why not use drawers? Because even this system, to make it work, I have to use drawers. It does not look incredibly stupid. And there's coal in this one now. These are swapped. They're not supposed to be, but I might as well just roll with it. drawer with several emerald upgrades is huge. You can stack them? Dude, if you can stack them, then there's no point in using any other storage. Is that real? I'm filtering filters, holy. Of course? Okay, then what the hell are we doing? Should I just burn all these super chests? I was gonna spend an episode going to Deimos to get Tanzanite for the best storage upgrade. I'll just quickly do this for the bees. No, never mind. How are we out of pistons? It's from the witch farm. Empty hand without offhand to manage upgrades. Oh, shift right. Okay, so you can have up to 4. That's... That's 134 million items. That's very balanced. I like that. That's so balanced. Lovely. What if I did it with these? I mean, I can just do the same math. What am I saying? Well, it's 64 to the power of 3 times 64 squared, so it's just 64 to the power of 5. Okay, that's a billion items. Drawers are balanced. Can I turn ruby dust into ruby plates? No, it has to be a ruby block. That's annoying, because I don't have that. Wait, I can get that, though, through the implosion compressor. I don't care right now. And then also I mentioned Tanzanite. I might do that. Yeah, I guess drawers are going to be our storage forever then, because that actually goes into the hundreds of billions of items. Wait, no, I did to the power of 3. I missed a step. It can go one further. Not sure math is correct. Yeah, it's... I was doing it as if you do 3 upgrades. No, you can do 4. Does it multiply? It adds? Oh, okay. Never mind. So sad. Adds. Base value. Oh, cringe-ass devs. Anti-fun devs. I haven't put a void upgrade on here. That's just the wrong one. Well, now I know I can pull it out. Okay, I need to lock in. Where's our ammonia going? It's going over here. Does this work? Yes. I really haven't done the math on how much our cetane boosted diesel system can actually produce. Where am I going? So I don't know what the limit is, and I get a bit scared throwing down so many IV multis like this. Especially with how inefficient these single block generators are. Like, I'm gonna need help from Aspect to centralize the entire power grid. It's probably what we're gonna spend the first week of Ivy doing. I need 2 hatches like this. I have so many in my inventory. What's the best super tank I can get? Probably IV. Yeah, I can pretty easily get the IV super tank. Because this isn't illegal. This doesn't count as an IV component. There's no motors, so this is allowed. It's also way too overkill for ammonia, so we're not going to do that. I'm kind of locked in today, I don't know. I'm just going way faster than usual. Hold on, is there a chemical plant version of the ammonia recipe? No. Thought there would be. If I have a maintenance hatch, I do. What do you mean incomplete structure? Oh, no, Cooper's nickel coil. Oh, there's a lot of channels being sent here. So it comes from there. We're fine to add more. I just need to make this into a dense cable. Oh, I can't. Overly dramatic music. I don't need to, actually. Juggling a lot of different things in my head right now. We'll need nitrogen, and I think I already had hydrogen in my backpack. Hello, Hecuba, you're cool and awesome. Let's go. What? This one? Yes. Oh, I didn't connect it. Man who can type? Okay, we win. That is still very slow. Dude, this is IV. This is eating... This is the most expensive machine in the entire base right now. And it's not enough. It also just ran out. I don't think it can hold enough hydrogen. Hydrogen's really slow for some reason. What is this slow-ass P2P doing? Whatever, I don't need ammonia any faster than that. This peak gracing my ears right now. It's Silk Song. Go play the game. Go play the game right now. Unless you've beat it, in which case go beat it again and start speedrunning. I might like the game. Okay, I need a chemical reactor for ammonium chloride. Where do we put that? Oh, I have only bad ideas in my head. I'm debating if I want to set this precedent for the rest of the factory. It would be so funny. We're gonna do it. So for right here, our platinum concentrate will exit through this hatch. And enter through here. And then we need ammonium chloride, right? So then we do this. No, wait, not quite that. Okay, so there's our ammonium chloride. Does this produce anything else? No. Oh, I can't filter that like that. Holy. They call him the typer. I'm gonna need more vibrant alloy for conduits. We're gonna take a slight intermission. Okay, I've made a nightmare for myself. This is why I didn't necessarily want to make it like this, but here we are. So ammonia goes in here. Hydrochloric acid goes in here. Oh, whoops. And then we'll start importing those. Also, I know none of this is connected to power or to AE2. We'll do that at the end. Turn on the whole thing. It'll be so cool. And then I'll mark down the time, because I really should for the video. Ammonium chloride needs circuit 1. Platinum concentrate, I didn't actually check. Doesn't need a circuit, okay. And then this one will be platinum salt. And that needs circuit 3. Dude, those damn vacuum freezers really don't go well with the Verdania music. Claim your forestry mail? I don't know how, and I don't care. And the fact that so many people have asked me has only made me want to leave it there for longer, so... Thanks, I'm adding another 5 days to the timer before I remove that. I think I want this, right? No. Wait. I need reciprocated platinum. Oh, I've made a horrible mistake. Well, I've made a horrible mistake in the way I've bookmarked this. Oh, that gives me chlorine. Nice. I'm sure I don't have enough of that already. Okay, let me lock the hell in again. We were locked in a few minutes ago. I'm less locked now. We have 2 days to set this up. That's just the wrong way around. So this will be platinum salt, because platinum salt is what... No. No, wrong one. We want reciprocated platinum. That'll go into there, and then this chemical reactor will loop our last step. Though actually, it's going to make calcium chloride, which needs to be electrolyzed, and that means... Oh, it's a short recipe, that's fine. Can't believe you ignored my stupid joke. It took until you said that message that I realized there was a joke there, because your username is formic acid. Which is, like, the start of the palladium line, I think? Not sure. All my GTNH Platline knowledge comes from the last 15 minutes, combined with a little bit of making a GTNH intro yesterday. Hold on, we need nitrogen dioxide. Where do I want to send the nitrogen dioxide, though? Because I need to electrolyze it. Should I just send it to storage and let it pile up there? Or just electrolyze it on site? I think I will let it pile up. I'm sure that's the responsible thing to do. You reuse it back for Aqua Regia. But the thing is, we make, I already thought about this. Because you take the platinum metallic powder, right? That's what you combine with Aqua Regia. But we get platinum metallic powder from iridium ore, and we're going to be getting a lot of iridium ore, I think, right? Oh wait, no. No, we aren't, because it doesn't produce that straight up. Oh, it's a bit more complicated then. But we're still getting it from nickel, I think. Yeah, we are. Like, things are gonna give us platinum metallic powder, and I don't want it just to build up in storage. And this stuff doesn't come with the same nitrogen dioxide byproduct, so either way it needs to find its way back to storage. Because the system will not produce enough Aqua Regia for itself. It's not a loop. Jeez, my brain is running way slower now. So, I have one output unaccounted for, right? No, I have all three outputs unaccounted for. Well, that's great. I think palladium will handle downstairs. Oh, whoops. Because palladium's a bit large, right? Wait, this just loops. What are we doing? There. Okay, that's a really annoying system. Yeah, we'll do that downstairs, because I don't think I have enough space here. But then that leaves just one spot here. That's empty. Oh, whoops. Probably fine. Okay. Ammonia and hydrochloric acid go back to storage. Not ammonia, nitrogen dioxide. And then our palladium will go down here. Well, that jumps us straight to palladium-enriched ammonia. Wait. Oh, I'm realizing what this loop is actually doing. Yeah, that's scary. I don't want to work on palladium, but I have to, because otherwise the platinum system will clog up. We do get palladium cone, which is interesting. I don't know where that comes into play, though. Oh, it just turns into palladium ore. Yeah, that's balanced. Oh, that just makes palladium and metallic powder, never mind. Yeah, that jumps right into the system. It's gonna be funny how we're gonna have more platinum, palladium, iridium, osmium, and rhodium than tantalum and vanadium, because those can't be made by bees. Actually, vanadium can be. It's just slow, because it's a byproduct. Okay, I think I have all the outputs. No, I don't. No, there's another layer of platinum that I have to deal with. It's platinum salt, which is what goes down to platinum metallic powder. Well, then that's what we'll put over here. Oh, this needs to be an EV energy hatch. Is this formed? Yes. This one isn't, though. Doesn't have an energy hatch. Okay. It doesn't need to be that good, right? Yeah, it's 15 ticks. Whoops. Does it have a maintenance hatch? Yes. Okay, then this should be formed. Yep. And then this one will make the platinum dust. So far, it's not too bad. And everything's really cheap because of all the work I've been doing for the past few days. So here, this input bus is taking in reciprocated platinum, and then I just need another input bus that takes calcium, and then an output bus that filters the calcium chloride. I don't know why people like Platline so much. People like Platline? I've put it off for very long. I can see how it'd be an interesting automation challenge. But I think it's more the type of challenge that is enjoyable to finish, not the journey itself. It's the getting over it type of challenging. Or the game itself might not be that fun, but... What does that sound? Yeah, it's the freezer. It's the dumbass freezer. They didn't have sound when I was originally building them, but now they definitely do. Okay, there is a button for sound muffling. It's a very rewarding feeling when it's working. Yeah, like, that's the only appeal I see in things like Getting Over It, Jump King, and kind of related Platline. Like, it's rewarding once it's done. The journey itself doesn't feel great, though. By the way, I should keep all these generators stacked, just so that when I centralize the power grid, it's very easy. Okay. I need an electrolyzer. I think we're fine to have a single block electrolyzer here. Do we not have... Oh, we do. I just skipped over it. Fine to having a single block electrolyzer here because this HV electrolyzer I think will do 1 every 0.75 seconds, which is good enough. I'll have to make the fluid conduit go the same way, like this. There we go. That goes back to storage now, because it's going to generate a bunch of chlorine. And then I need the platinum output, which we'll put... Ah, stop it. Probably need to move that. I'll put it here. Genius. Oh, please stop it. Okay, I think this is just the basic part of the platinum system done. It won't be able to run for long, but once I get power in A2 here, it will be able to run. There's some weird things I could do with the maintenance hatches. I'm not gonna. This is 16 amps, so that's plenty. We're stuck on black steel. Why? Did I not remove the old pattern? I keep shift right clicking. No, it shouldn't be trying to use these. Well then what's wrong? Did the Mega EBF power fail at one point? No? Well then what's stuck? Oh, this is already full of oxygen. Okay, I know what the problem is then. I'm just trying to figure out how to fix it. So I have two circuits here. I have 11 and 1. Black steel wants circuit 11 to go fast. because it uses that oxygen, but because circuit 1 is also here, it uses this recipe sometimes. How do I force it to use circuit 11 if it can? Because I'm leaving circuit 1 in here for a reason. Other metals might want, like radon or something for circuit 11, it's weird. So it's always safe to have a circuit 1 just so that anything can smelt. But I want it to prioritize circuit 11. Can I just swap these? Is it better if I swap? Because it also didn't use that oxygen. I'll try that. Well, it just didn't work. What the hell? What are we doing? I didn't even put circuit 1 in there, did I? I did. Okay, so it's just always gonna ignore the oxygen input. That's really annoying. Okay, the other way to do this would be distinct buses. So I have a different interface for ingots that need circuit 1 and then turn on distinct buses. That'll just be how I do it. Thought I could keep everything centralized here. I think these all work as is, though. No, steel doesn't. Because steel is using this recipe, that's circuit 1. I have all this oxygen and I don't know what to do with it. I guess I can just order a bunch of black steel dust and force it. It's stuck again. I could also just dump the oxygen back into storage, but nah. I would really like it to just get a little bit of black steel dust going so that I can fix this. Ah, whatever, I'll just get the cell. Oh, it has to do 64 at a time. No, never mind. No, it doesn't. There we go. I've now put it in a weird spot where it's just going to use 32 at a time, whatever. whatever, we'll go back to the Platline. I need pipes. Where are these going? I'm shift-clicking it. There, now it crafts. Where's the nearest diesel pipe? I think it would be over here. Because there's generators here, so there has to be a diesel pipe. There we go, works for me. World's worst inventory right here. That's gonna look really weird. I'll just fill the background once I'm done. There, that gives all of these diesel. Then we have all these black steel cables. Power our IV chemical reactor here. And then our EV chemical reactor here. So that's all the power routed in. Now I just need AE2. I think I'll bring a full dense cable here. I don't think I'll need a dense cable, but I'll just do it. Closest cable would be right above us here. How long is this? I'm gonna have to dig into there. No, wait, is this... No, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. No. No. That goes from the tungsten factory. That, like, loops all the way around the clean room. I hate that. We're making a new cable. Let me type P2P, damn. What do you mean that doesn't work? It normally lets me place. Okay, that was a lot of work just to get a cable in. And this cable isn't even technically functional yet because I still have to get a new P2P going. Dude, type 2! No, it's Z fighting. It's unfortunate. Okay, these should be active now. Yep. Okay, after all of that, we have an ugly asshole in the wall. Nice. I'm just gonna live with it, honestly. No, I should add a cover. That's just the wrong one. There we go. Interface is connected. The system might just start working right now, and I don't want to miss that. It's currently importing all the fluids, okay. Did I seriously call in ammonium chloride? What are we doing? Oh, these aren't active yet. Also, I don't have any soldering alloy. Actually, I don't use soldering alloy, I use tin. Corp makes their custom sign. We have a texture pack for Bibliocraft paintings, so we can add in any custom painting to Bibliocraft and then just print it. It's not like a Minecraft custom painting where we can only retexture a few of them. Like, we can have as many custom paintings as we want. That's also how we made Monocularity work. Because that's all just custom paintings. I don't know how to make it yourself, but I know how to use the paintings. Wait, what is this? Oh, I've made made kind of a mess for myself to deal with because there's a cable here now. I'll make that go under then. Later, at least. Or I could delete it, honestly. Okay, let's start this up. I just want to make sure all the inputs are working. No, there's no platinum comb. Oh, I never added any storage buses. Oh, right, I did split it. Okay, so that should be a bunch of platinum comb added to storage. And now we'll start it up. For real this time. Because this is absolutely packed to the brim. So we'll just start this machine. It's making platinum concentrate and platinum nuggets. It's taking 5 seconds, which is a little bit sad. I might want to overclock it. Oh wait, no, isn't this... Yeah, I can't overclock it, right. Whatever, we'll live with it. Then here, this should be ammonium chloride. Yep, that's full now. And we'll go here. This won't start. Why? You have ammonium chloride. Gotta cover up that area. The dirt is so messy. Where this, that's gonna be continuing downward. The factory's not done. Because that's the platinum concentrate input. It has ammonium chloride. Does it have all the output space? Or does it have the circuit? What's it missing? Oh, it's missing quantity, because I didn't put in HV hatches. Honestly, I might want more than that. Just for long term. B area? I did patch it up. Over here. The hill now. That was earlier this stream. Are EP hatches auto-craftable? The quadruple hatch is, but the actual hatch isn't. That's smart. W. What circuit do you need? Circuit 4? There. I should get more EV assemblers. When's the multi-block assembler? Oh, that's way later. No, definitely can't wait for that. But once this line clears up, like, these are gonna be gone next tier, so I can probably just spam EV machines along there. Why are you stuck? We'll just... Oh yeah, that's how slow the inputs come in. Look at a speed upgrade. Inspired me to play E2E, sadly had to format PC, now I'm playing GTNH. E2E to GTNH is way too big of a jump. Go play some, like, better Greg Tech packs first. I mean, if you're having fun, you're having fun, but I don't see how... If you did as well as I did in E2E, GTNH is not gonna be fun. Because I did very bad in E2E. You know the name of the mod that Project Singularity has to pump XP orbs together? Isn't it built into GTNH? I don't know. I don't know specific mods unless they're really big content ones like GTNH. Well, like Greg Tech. GTNH is a mod, not a mod pack. Wow. No, it's not. Okay, here. Oh, right. Fluid conduits can't be upgraded. You just need different fluid conduits. So I guess this is just hard capped. We're missing a scaffolding. Okay. Now let's actually boot it up again. Should work now. Did it run? Should have enough. I'm actually not sure. No, it didn't run. Oh, right, it's doing 2 buckets at a time. That's still gonna be another few recipes. Not enough item output space. Thank you so much. What do you mean? So I have this one for refined platinum salt. That turns into platinum metallic powder. And then I have this one for reciprocated platinum. So then you're fine. Hold on. Why does it say it doesn't have enough item output space? I don't know what's happening now. Okay, I need the GTNH heads again. Why won't this work? Did I choose the wrong recipe? Circuit 3? Yeah, circuit 3. Do each of the buses need... No, that's not how it works. Dude, when I need them most, they're all gone. I'm just waiting for someone in chat. Please. Is it just lying to me? Because it definitely has enough output space. Show me what's wrong. It says there's not enough item output space. There's an output bus here, filtered for reciprocated platinum dust. And then there's an output bus on the other side that's filtered for refined platinum salt. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Yep. I was gonna move it anyways, which is why I broke it. Chemical reactor, we'll put it... You know what? We'll have it face the front. Should be just platinum salt. Now we start. Not enough fluid output space. Holy. It's because I used LV hatches. I need to stop doing that. Should probably default to HV. So it would be stuck on hydrochloric acid. Should I try to make any of the others better? Maybe nitrogen dioxide. We'll do that. Oh! It's just going, and it's not gonna let me filter anything. Nice. I guess this one's filtered for nitrogen dioxide now. There we go. Now we actually have something going. And hopefully this is exporting. It's not. Nice. Why won't it send back to storage? We're going just one step at a time here. This is a war of attrition against just bugs. So now why won't this go into storage? Because it's an item input. There, that should be fixed now. There we go. And it's going to continue making more. Pretty fast. 8 seconds. I think the main bottleneck on this whole system is just the conduits. I think Ender.io is friendly with how they allow you to upgrade conduits, so... Unless that's only Nomi Factory, which it probably is, honestly. But yeah, I could get a crystalline fluid conduit, which would be... how much faster? 5 times faster. Why under fluid conduits? It makes it very easy to route. Because all of my items and everything flows along these pipes, and anything that needs to go back is on the red channel, anything that continues down is on the green channel. Just all of the I.O. is on this one interface. It makes it very simple. Okay, let's get this final step working here. Because we have reciprocated platinum here. And we need a calcium input for base. For starting amount. I really don't need that much. And also, apparently, we're low on calcium. So if I do this, it'll just work, right? Oh, yep. Well, then that's platinum. We should have more platinum. I think we were at 1 platinum before. And there's 8. Let's go. And we have a bunch of platinum nuggets as well. And now it's all bottlenecked on that. Okay, is there anything else I need to work out? Uh-oh. Okay, the calcium did loop back. I did just realize... No, this is doing chlorine. No, we're fine. We're fine. Items are on blue. So that's all good. Platinum loops through there. You're full. You're waiting for that. No, you're not. So that would be palladium now. Palladium's limiting it. Yeah, okay, I'm fine with that, because that'll be our next section. Though actually, I probably should get this other part working. Where is it? Here, platinum salt. So we'll get a sifter multi-block. And then an EBF. That's pretty easy. Will that fit in here, though? I think I could, if I remove the supports, I could fit a sifter here, and then an EBF there, and that really fills this floor. But I am getting very hungry right now, and I want to be able to edit and also play Silksong today. So I'm gonna get the materials for an EBF and a sifter, and then I will leave. Okay. This needs filters. Okay, I'll make a recipe here. What? What do you mean mismatch crafting grid? There we go. I am just manually... Not... Wait, no. What the hell was I about to say? I'm way too hungry right now, honestly. I have no clue what I was about to say. I haven't eaten all day. String of GTNH World, wish me luck. May I inquire why? don't understand why people start solo GTNH worlds. Do I make it look fun? No, I have been streaming every day. I do kind of make it look fun. That's because I'm on Project Singularity. Where am I putting this? Jeez, my brain. You definitely made it look fun. I've said this many times before, GTNH is not what you want for a GregTech experience. Many other GregTech packs do what GTNH tries to do better. GTNH isn't bad, but it's bad in relative to other GregTech packs. Most of what you want from GTNH you'll get from Star Technology, TFG, or Nomi Factory. Unless you want to waste time, then yeah, GTNH is pretty good at that. The reason we chose this for Project Singularity is not because it's fun, it's because it just works for the server idea. Like, TFG would be done in a month if we chose that pack. It has to be long. I'm a fan of complicated packs, then play Supersymmetry. GTNH isn't even that complicated. Where do I want to put this? I'll just stick it in here. This is a one assembler. StarTech is a skyblock? Barely. Because, like, within the first hour, you could get an island that's larger than most people's lawn base. Like, it's not really a skyblock in terms of gameplay, because once you get the island started, then it's like any other lawn base, except all your resources are passive. And so it's just an automation challenge from there. Run of ATM-10, but ATM-10 is bad. And same with Modern Industrialization, like, those are bad packs. He has so much fun with his complexity. It's not complex, though. Like I said, Supersymmetry does way better at that. Like, most GTNH players that I know agree that GTNH is not hard, it's just long. Not difficult, it's just a time commitment. And I know I'm the guy who, like, called it, who has continued the trend of calling it Minecraft's hardest mod pack, but, like, at this point, people know it more by that name than GregTech New Horizons, so I just kind of have to use that in the title. Didn't mean to favorite that. There. Now I can probably autocraft these. Much easier than the first time I had to make the sifter, because I didn't automate anything. Okay, I think that's all I have the energy for, because I really gotta eat. So, I'm gonna end stream now. Silksong stream in, like, probably 2 hours. But yeah, tomorrow I can probably get palladium and iridium up. No, I don't have that much time. I'll probably just tie up the loose ends on platinum and finish palladium. No iridium, though. So we probably won't have Platline done by Ivy. Yeah, I don't know. We'll try to do something tomorrow. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and God bless.